investments in the market are subject to your own risk. This channel is not liable to the losses you make. The stocks here explained are for example and bringing awareness. This is not any personal recommendations. Let's see how the Tata Power is going to be in future and its opportunities and how the share price is going to move. Let's check it out. Tata Leadership with Trust. The brand itself is a strong positive thing first we should look. So we know that Tata and how the strong management and activities will be. So this was the first positive thing for Tata Power. We all know that the major business of Tata Power is power generation and distribution. They are doing well in their business operationally and they have large projects and orders. They are doing the business with residential and commercial as well. The great opportunity for Tata Power in future is the solar business. So Tata Power Solar is going to be a great business for them in the future, as it was the government also have many relaxations and good policies over the solar business. At present also, Tata Power Solar has delivered a good business to its commercial space as well as the residential space. It has large projects in his hands, so it is doing good in its solar business. So now we look the future of Tata Power. So the major future now all are concentrating on EV segment. So the vehicles, electrical vehicles coming for the future. Already the Tata is serving in India and Ashok Leyland also planning, and many two-wheelers are already existing in the market. So for that the Tata Power is going to deliver its e-charging solutions. So it's a great opportunity, guys. So let us see what it looks. So Tata Power e-charge. So with Tata Power EV, it is delivering across home, office, mall, so all the public outlets it is delivering its infrastructure of power. And next, see, so it was giving a solution and customer friendly annual maintenance, charger installation, and mobile app management software. So it was a customer friendly and it can be easily installed at home also. So this is going to be the real game changer of Tata Power. So the EV segment is really going to be strong in the future, and Tata Power is going to give the infrastructure for electric vehicle charging stations, and also it is going to give customer friendly services. So now we look the mobile app of Tata Power, and they are delivering the latest technology in their mobile, and which is going to be a customer friendly. See, they can find the nearest charging stations, know if charging points are available, so if there is traffic over there or it is available or not, and receive notifications, and they can pay online. So it was the adding the technology also in the power solutions in this EV space. Charge with Tata Power. So what are they concentrating? Diversified charging standards and specifications. So not only for passenger vehicles, Tata Power is also planning for buses and other commercial space. So they are concentrating on commercial vehicle space also. So for different EV categories, as I said, for commercial and passenger vehicles, they're planning the EV stations. And variety use scenario, commercial spaces, public charging, etc. So it is concentrating on public areas, so it is going to provide in different places its services. And charging infrastructure solutions deployed, so already see 40 cities including Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad. So all the metros they are there, and other large cities they are concentrating the business. Smart charging with Tata Mobile app. So it, as I said, it was customer friendly service. So this is going to be really a great opportunity and the game changer segment for Tata Power. This was given by Economic Times Auto. Tesla in talks with Tata Power for EV charging infrastructure. This was given on March 12th. So this was a very big news. This is not yet confirmed, but the talks are going on. So Tesla is in arrangement with Indian conglomerate Tata Sons Power Generation Unit, Tata Power, to set up charging infrastructure for electric vehicles in the country. This was reported by CNBC TV 18 on Friday. So this was a big news. This is not yet confirmed. The talks were going on. We know that Tesla was a biggest brand that is going to enter in Indian EV space. So very good opportunity for the Tata Power. If these talks are confirmed and the deal is done, let us assume where the Tata Power is going to be and how its share price is going to react. So this was a very big positive news and very important deal this was, and if it happened, it's a very. Now we look at the fundamentals of the Tata Power company. Its market capital was 34,558 crore, current price 108, a high 52-week high 115 and 37.8 low. Stock PE 24.6, so it is not overvalued. Book value was 70, dividend yield 1.43%, ROCE 9.91%, ROE 6.9, and face value was 1 rupee. This is the quarterly performance of Tata Power. See, the sales has reached the top point in the March, and the OPM and the GPM margins started declining, and that will be explained in next step of video, which is for other income reasons. The NPM is they are maintaining constantly without any decline. Okay, now we look at the quarterly results of the Tata Power, and see, we should take this part year on year from March 2020 to March 2021. Coming to sales, see, it was 6,600, but now it improved to 10,127. So there's a good growth in sales. There's a strong top line numbers delivered by Tata Power this March. And see the operating profit, it was 943 in March 2020, and now it rises to 1356. So it clearly shows a strong operational performance by Tata Power. So a strong operating profit with strong sales. And now coming the PBT, profit before tax. I will say that clearly, and the net profit, this region you concentrate from March 2020 to March 2021. See, the profit before tax is 498 and it was 373. So there is a decline. So don't think that the numbers were bad. The operational performance is extraordinary coming to 2020 March and compared to March 2021. The operational performance is strong, but coming to profit before tax, here is a decline. So what is the reason? If we clearly see the other income, it was 1333 crore and now it was just 571. So other income may be of selling of some assets, or it depends on the company. So we can't concentrate more on other income. So that's why the PBT, that is profit before tax, and as well as the net profit also, we see a decline from 403 to 393 because of other income. Otherwise, if you see this part, the operational performance is really strong operational performance delivered by Tata Power. And now we look profit and loss account. Coming to profit and loss account, it will be seen from March 2010 to March 2020. Here is displayed, but we take the last 3 or 5 years. So let us see from March 2017. So I'm going for last 5 years. So coming to sales, see, here is an 32,000. The top line was extraordinary. So in the last 5 years, the top line was extraordinary. 32,488 has delivered its highest ever sales in the last 5 years. And coming to operating profit, so this was very important for Tata Power. The operating profit was 7,000 and it reached its highest point. You see, 33, 37, 45, 6,900. Again, there is the 5,000, 6,000. Now it was came to 7,000. So we will take this 5 years and see there is a strong improvement in the operating profit. So it clearly shows there is a strong operational performance. And coming to profit before tax. Profit before tax, you see, it was 1941 this year and coming to 1450. So the profit before tax also increased here. So the operational performance is good and the profit before tax is also increased. And coming to net profit, I will show you now. Take this part from here. I'm seeing, so if you see the net profit is 897 and it was delivered in between 2400 and 2300, but now it was 1100. Why there is a decline in net profit? So if we see clearly what happened, the operational is good, but why the net profit is again declined? When compared to these 2 years, here it is delivering 2400, 2300 and now it is coming to 1100. Why there is a decline in net profit? Again, see, it's clear here. In these 2 years there is an other income of 3800. See clearly, and now the other income was 1694. So only this was the reason for decline in net profit. Otherwise it was a strong operational performance. Only the reason is this other income. With a strong operational performance we have seen in Tata Power. And now coming to balance sheet of Tata Power. So coming to March 2021, again I will keep the last 5 years. So I am drawing this. Yes. Coming to the liabilities has increased from 82,000 to 98,000. So liabilities increase. Yes, they think there is some why the liabilities are increased. The liabilities are increased only the reserves are increased. See, there is a growth in the reserves, so that was not a big issue. And the positive thing we have to see is the borrowings. This is the debt. It was clearly reduced in March 2021. It was 48,800 crore and now in March it was 42,000. So the main thing you should see is borrowings. It was a reduction in borrowings in March 2021 for Tata Power. So that is a strong thing you should see. And now coming to fixed assets, we talk about fixed assets. See here 46,500 and now where the fixed assets were 51,889. So the quality of assets has improved. Increase in assets is okay, but the quality where the assets are increasing is the thing we should see. And it's clearly the fixed assets has increased from 44,000 to 51,000. So it's a clearly strong performance in balance sheet as well. The most important thing, if you know about the cash flows, if you're already in a accountant field, you will know the importance of cash flows. Very very crucial part they will play, because the balance sheet they can manage or the profit and loss they can manage, but nobody can hide the cash flows. And unable to manage the cash flows, they should show clearly what the cash in their company's hand. So it is unable and very hard to hide the cash flows, so it is impossible maximum. So coming to cash flows, you can see cash from operating activity where it was now 8,458 crore. So from 3,000, see the growth in the operational performance. It is cash delivering from the operational performance. So strong performance has been given. And now we see cash from investing activity. See this negative in negative numbers, minus 7,000, minus 15, minus 272, minus 493. And what about March 2021? It turned plus. Can you see that? 868. So here was minus 8920. So see this. It's a clear from minus to plus. He had turned the cash from investing activity. And coming to cash from financing activity, that was a negative here. So it was something maybe of borrowings, or it may be, yes, it is a small thing. We should even consider that, but we should see overall what are the cash flow. So net cash flow minus 200, minus 13, minus, and turned from March 2017 it was plus, and again in March 2019 minus, and coming to March 2021 it's highest ever net cash flow when compared to last year's 1523 crore. So this was the highest ever cash flow, net cash flow for Tata Power when compared to March 2011. See this, it's very clear. And ratio, I want to see how it was doing. ROCE, return on capital employed, and I'm taking again last 5 years. So from this part, so 10% in 2017, reduced to 6, 7, 8, and now again reach at 10%. So compared to last year 8%, now it was 10%. Again reach it to March 2007, 10% ROCE is good for Tata Power as it reached in March 2021. And now the important thing, many of people will not consider this as important, but for me this is very important, very much important. The shareholding pattern, I concentrate on this. So you see the firstly promoters, how from 2018 you see 33%, 37% in March 2020, and June 37%, September, December, March, and from this part you concentrate. So there is a promoter increased their shareholdings in Tata Power. It was very clear. They know that this company is going to the future, great opportunities are there. So the promoters believe in that. The management has believed. So they improved their stake in the company. Very good sign. Take it as this is a very good positive, strong thing you should see. The promoters increased their stake. And FIs, so foreign investors, okay, there is a decline in FIs to 12, but they are still holding that. And DIS, yes, it is also a small decline. Government is maintaining the same, and public, see, from 15% how the growth was. Now it reached 20. So the public investors are also believing that the company is having a great opportunity in the future, and it already delivered this March 2021 a great numbers. So it's a very clear sign, these two, the promoter thing and the public, very strong, you can see. So these are the things you should see in the fundamentals, very strong fundamentals that Tata Power is having. So investing in Tata Power may have a great opportunity in the future. So now technically there is a resistance at 115. If you are a trader and F&O player, then see there is a resistance at 115, and once that was traded above 115 and closing was above 115, that is 117, and it should close constantly for 2 to 3 days, and then we are expecting it can go to 142 in the future, and you can also maintain a stop loss of 95. Please do like, comment, subscribe, share, and press the bell icon.